What is up, guys? It's TimeForDillon, back at it again with another crypto video. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are awesome. If you're new here, subscribe, bell icon, get notified when I post new videos because it's all time sensitive. In today's video, you already know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you guys my top 5 Cardano NFTs. Now, I really think these projects all have the potential to stand the test of time. I really think that they have the most potential to succeed in the long run. So make sure you guys stay tuned until the end of this video so you don't miss out on my top 5 picks. Of course, first thing we have to do, as always, take a quick look at the crypto market. As you guys can see, pretty much negligible on the day, not much movement. We're still at $1.1 trillion for the global crypto market cap. Bitcoin still above $24,000. Now, we did get the release of the Federal Reserve minutes, right? FOMC minutes coming out, and basically it looks like rate hikes are still on the table. Now, of course, Bitcoin at points dropping down under $24,000 today. Not good. You guys know when Bitcoin moves, the market follows, so that's why a lot of projects in the red today, but looks like we are rebounding nicely. Now, of course, really quick, I did want to talk about some quick updates. This one really struck my attention. Google Cloud partnering with Tezos to develop Web3 technology. Big, big, big. Every day, every week, every month, it looks like we're getting another big name corporation, another big, asset manager, another government getting into crypto, getting into Bitcoin, getting into blockchain technology. I love to see it. Overall, it's just another step in the right direction of mass adoption. Now, another big potential news was this IEX partnering up with, now IEX is actually a stock exchange. Now, they only oversee, I think, like 2 or 3% of the entire stock market. Yet again, another step in the right direction. Now, moving on along, top 5 Cardano NFT projects that I want to break down for you guys just really quickly. Starting with number 5, we of course have the Dead Pixels. Now, if you guys don't know about this project, essentially it was the first interactive NFT on the Cardano blockchain. This is one of the OG projects on the Cardano blockchain. Essentially, you're able to mint one of these 10,000 pixel NFT creatures. They look cool. They're interactive. You're able to actually click on them, change their facial characteristics. They move around. Very cool. And at the time when they minted, it was unlike anything else. You actually we're able to see like a queue of what's coming next, so it was super exciting. Gamifying the minting process, it was unlike anything else that we had seen at the time. They are coming out with a play to earn PvP game where you're actually going to be able to use your NFT against players, stake ADA, and whoever wins will win that ADA. Super cool. Wager real money, win real money with your NFTs. Very cool idea. I can't wait to see when it's actually here. There's a lot of support in the community. A lot of big name people always talking about Dead Pixels. You know, Lucid right here talking about big rewards that just came in. They had the Genesis Dead Pixel ADA rewards that were just airdropped to you just for holding. So this project is big. They're always rewarding holders. You know, it's one of the OG collections in the space. And it has always been on the radar of some of the big name individuals in the Cardano ecosystem. So for that reason, they're number 5 on my list. I really do think that they have a lot of potential. And at the time of making this video, which is February 22nd, the floor price is sitting at 1375 ADA, which is down considerably from their all-time high of around like 3000 ADA or something like that. So that's number 5, Dead Pixels. Let's move on along to number 4. The number 4 project, in my opinion, on the Cardano blockchain is Pavia, or Pavia, however you want to say it. Now, the name Pavia actually comes from a city in Italy where I think Cardano originated. I don't remember the whole backstory, but very well thought out. And essentially what this is a virtual world where you're able to meet with NFT collectors and creators, make games, make environments, make 3D assets. It's super cool, totally interactive. And of course, there's games, right? Very cool, right? We can build the metaverse together. Everything is community driven, community built, right? There's gonna be games, and of course, it's going to be high fidelity graphics. Everything looks awesome. But what really makes this stand apart for me is right here. You're able to make your own assets, community built assets, and they're called PCAs, or Pavia compatible assets. I think having community members make assets and make the environment itself, to me, is something that makes the entire experience that much better. It kind of reminds me of RuneScape. And one of the things that made RuneScape so successful was that they took the community input. So the fact that you're actually able to build if you're a community member just makes it that much better. So at the time of making this video, Pavia, the land plots are going for 143 ADA. Now, I remember a time like a year and a half ago when Metaverse was all the rage. These floor prices it was insane. A 5.5, 6x from here. We're talking about 1,000 ADA just for any old random plot. So there's a lot of potential left with Pavia. They still have a lot to come out in the future. We're just getting started. That's why Pavia for me is number 4 on my list. Moving on along, number 3 on my list, everyone's favorite, you gotta love it, the Ape Society. Now, the Ape Society was a project that came out not too long ago. 7,000 unique NFTs generated on the Cardano blockchain. And, you know, I gotta say, in my opinion, out of all of the NFT projects, I think the artwork, the lore, everything about this project is the best and the most thought out of any project out there. And I really regret not minting these. I'm just going to be straight up. You know, the artwork's super cool. 7,000 characters. Look at that. I mean, it just looks cool, dude. You know, the lore is awesome. And, you know, there's 8 different families or classes. And out of the 8 classes, there's kings out of each. I mean, it's just so cool. The entire concept is just awesome. Not only do you have your NFTs, but you can also partake in land, right? There's cabins, which is like an interactive environment where you're able to customize the cabin, build game rooms, right? All that fun stuff, all powered by the Society token. So it's a very cool project. But I remember when this project first came out, it didn't really move. I remember the floor price was like 70, 80 ADA. And now you guys know, right? The Ape Society is one of the most expensive NFT projects on Cardano. Right now with the floor price of 7,800 ADA. But that's nothing. That's almost half off from where the floor price was just a couple months ago. Up to like 15,000, 16,000 ADA just for one Ape Society NFT. And of course, the cabins right now are going for 675 ADA. And that, again, is just about half off from their all-time high of around 1,200 ADA. Not financial advice, but it might be a good time to start looking at the Ape Society if you are contemplating it and you've been looking for quite some time, considering the massive discount that we're looking at. Now, the Ape Society still has a lot to develop in the future. And as you guys know, it's going to be like a metaverse gaming environment, just a social environment where you're able to hang out with your friends, other Ape Society holders. And of course, Charles Hoskinson right here giving Ape Society the ultimate badge of honor. Ape Society is greater than Bored Apes. I mean, guys, don't argue with me. It's just the science. Can't dispute Charles Hoskinson. This is a peer-reviewed tweet right here, guys. But for all those reasons, that's why the Ape Society for me is number 3 on my list out of the top 5 Cardano NFTs. Moving on along, my number 2 Cardano NFT, I think, and this was kind of hard, was Cornucopias. Now, Cornucopias is one that I think a lot of people are highly anticipating. This right here is where gaming and blockchain and metaverse collide into one amazing project on an amazing blockchain. Cornucopias, the universe awaits you, my friends. And of course, high graphics because it's all done in Unreal Engine 5. Now, this is cool because it's an MMORPG. If you guys grew up like me playing RuneScape, playing MapleStory, you guys are looking for this. You've been waiting for something like this. And I really think this is going to give us exactly what we've been needing. I really believe. Now, you know, this is going to be everything you need, right? There's going to be gaming. There's going to be, you know, your own land that you're able to customize, which I highly suggest you guys look into. Now, here's a quick video. I'll even put it on ×2 speed. Look how cool it looks. I mean, you can't argue with this. Okay, I'm not going to play the whole thing, but you guys get the idea. This right here is AAA game status, okay? Out of all the metaverses that I've seen to date, I think this one looks the best. I think it's going to be the most refined, the most polished. We have a team that is AAA game developers. You know, this is their game, this is their business, this is their career, and they're bringing it to Cardano on Cornucopias. I can't wait to see what happens when the actual game releases. But what I will say is that the NFT, right, the bubble jets right now are going for 180 ADA. when they minted for 120. As you guys can see, the land is going for 140 ADA, when I think same thing. I think these went for about 120 ADA. So overall, this project has a lot of potential. There's a lot of hype, there's a lot of demand, and there's a lot of people that are highly anticipating the release of this game, this environment, the metaverse. We can't wait. And for that reason, that's why Cornucopias is my number 2 Cardano NFT. And of course, last and definitely not least, my number 1 pick for Cardano NFTs is, of course, Clay Nation. You cannot mess with Clay Nation. I really think that out of all the NFT projects, Clay Nation is the only one that has truly secured the title of blue chip. And the reason why is because they have cultivated a community of diehard fans that just truly believe in the success of this project. Not only that, but they've also made quality content and quality partnerships with people that want to succeed in this space. As you guys know, Clay Nation is a 10,000 NFT collection, hand molded clay. This was one of the coolest projects, unique, one of the OG collections, right? One of the very first collections in the space to come out. And they have stood the test of time. They've been staying around, they've been hanging in there. They also came out with a second launch, right? The Good Charlotte collection, another 10,000, dropped on Halloween. And then of course, you already know what happened. We're coming out with the Clayverse. Now, we cannot wait for the release of the Clayverse. It's going to blow our minds. They have been working tirelessly around the clock on the development of this. You've been able to purchase land in 3 different zones, right? And of course, we had the rollout of the Clay tokens, which will be the utility and governance token in the Clayverse that will be used for everything. All the assets, all the environments, all the interactions. Now, we even have an awesome music video. And I'm not going to play this because I don't want to get striked on YouTube. But everything that this project puts out is top-notch quality. Now, what I will say is this, guys. Clay Nation is due to make 2 huge announcements before the end of this month. What do you think they are going to be? I've been thinking about this nonstop, day and night. Some of the possibilities that have been coming into my mind are either a new mint. They're either going to be announcing a new partnership with some other huge A-list celebrity, or they're going to be rolling out the metaverse, Clayverse, or something like that. It's going to be huge. And I really think that once these 2 announcements come, I think it's off to the races for Clay Nation. But of course, I'm totally speculating. Nothing on my channel's financial advice. You guys got to do your own due diligence, your own research, blah, 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 blah. But at the time of recording this video, Clay Nation NFTs, right, the main collection is sitting at 3,700 ADA per NFT. And we have seen these go as high as 46, 47, I think maybe even 4,800 ADA. I'm not too sure. I think it might be 4,600. Can't remember off the top of my head. But overall, this collection, I really think has a lot of potential. Amazing partnerships, amazing content, quality, quality, quality. And that's why Clay Nation for me is the number 1 NFT on the Cardano blockchain. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys made it this far, you guys are awesome. Make sure you guys smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Try to post daily Cardano, crypto punk, Bitcoin punk, whatever, videos for you guys. If that's something you like, follow along. But you guys have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you guys are. Dylan is out.